their over reliance on industrialization, like the overproduction of plastic, is literally suffocating that country. Dynamite! Dynamite! It's working. All right, cool. So let's get into it, shall we? Hey, how you doing? My name's Heero. This is the Identity Booth. I went on a great trip to the motherland. I was over there in Africa kicking it. As y'all can see, this great picture of my family. And I really enjoyed myself. You know, I was really able to disconnect from whatever it was that was weighing me down. And I really got to do some soul searching, which was really fun because when I'm at home, it can be very deceitful to fall into this loop of just doing the same thing over and over again. And even though we know that there's some aspect of repeating tasks with the hope of change but seeing no results can be defined as insanity, a coping mechanism here in America is repetition, because as long as we're doing something, we don't have to think about the bullshit, right? You don't have to think about taxes. You don't have to think about your next bill. You don't have to think about whatever trigger happy person decides to shoot up a school. You don't have to worry about police. You don't have to worry about microaggressions. We stay busy to avoid having to deal with the consequences of living in a society. But there was something so Afro-surreal about being in a place where the bus driver looks like you, the cook looks like you, the president is you, the house master's you, police is you, mayor's you, president's you, vice president, secretary, district attorney, everybody's black. There's something about someone in Africa not liking you that's genuine. Because if you don't like me in Africa and you're an African, at least I know it's not because I'm African. Because motherfucker, you African. If you mad at me, it's not because of the blackness that I bear. It's because of my hair. It's because of my smile. And my time there, I often found people didn't like me or didn't enjoy my aesthetic because it's very contradicting to what the status quo is out there, right? It was super interesting to see just this feedback loop that I would get. Now, what do I mean by this, right? For example, a working woman in Nigeria doesn't have long hair. In fact, I only saw one other male with long hair, and he was from, funny enough, he was from Homewood Flossmoor, in Illinois. And the only reason why I knew that is because his son was running around with a Derrick Rose jersey, and I was wearing a Jordan jersey. So when I stopped the kid out, and the kid had dreads, and so did his father. But like, I saw no women or men, for that matter, definitely no men with long hair. And it's because hair there is a sign of wealth. It's a sign of you're probably not a working person, because you'll see imagery or images of people carrying shit on their head and balancing weights on their head. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about, but that is a way of life. Like, that is a mock-up of how things go there. It's by design. And it was super cool to be part of that, and at the same time, I guess, push the idea that, yeah, it's a hairstyle that's of luxury, but it's also okay, right? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll talk about that, Keisha, because it really did frustrate me. But moving on from that, the few people that would look at me, they would look at me and sort of in like, oh, he's just a like, I don't know the struggle. And to the point, I don't know the struggle. Like, I know a little bit about the struggle, but I've put myself in a position where I don't have to know the struggle. But it wasn't me trying to, I guess, make fun or make light of their situation. It was just me being me and enjoying the fact of the matter is I don't have it. The whole time me and my family was there, we was out here blessing folks. Like, when I say 10,000 naira is, what is 10,000 naira? What is that? 10,000 naira divided by 600. When I say $16.67 could change the life of someone, like if I gave someone $16.67 as a tip, we was out here being reckless with our tips. Like, we should have probably been robbed. But another thing, so like that $16.67 literally could pay someone's rent for the month, could feed them for the month, could pay off all their bills for the month. It was really just a form of, like, it was a life-changing amount of money at such a small amount. And it's, once again, it's $16.67. So like, we was out here really blessing family and folks. But that was like that feeling that I got. I definitely came to Nigeria with the idea of, like, I was gonna blow $1,500 in a week. Just, I took no money back with me. Like, everything I had, I spent, and if I didn't spend it, it went into the bank account for my next trip. But my objective was to take no dollars back with me, and I'm very proud to say that I accomplished that goal. Right. Another thing that was super, like, cool to experience. These were like the 4 things. The 4 things I loved, the 4 things I hated, and just the 4 truths, right, that I have. This is my truth. I see Nafi's in the Discord now. Nafi, are you finally ready, fool? Don't make me get off this call if you're not ready. Let me see. I'll be right back. Hold on. It's just a great time to be with friends and family. I had so many memories that I really wanted to just catch back up with, and it was great to be able to do that. I didn't get to visit all the spots that I wanted to go visit just due to time constraints, but I'll definitely make sure that that's part of my agenda next time. The food, like Nafi was saying, was amazing. And it was just overall the people. Some things that I hated, she talked about already, was like the traffic and stuff like that. The rolling blackouts and the westernization of things out there. Their over-reliance on industrialization, like the overproduction of plastic is literally suffocating that country. They have a big pollution problem that's brewing in the background, and I don't know if they're properly handling it, because their solution to dealing with their plastics is burning them. And as you know, people who live within a short distance of burning facilities, they have all types of lung and health issues. So that's a major concern. But the truth is, this trip is not for the weak of heart. You're definitely going to need somebody who's already done there and been there and done that to be with you. You're also going to need, you're also probably going to have to save a significant amount of money. With the plane ticket being round trip, being around $2,300, $5K is what you would want to live like a king or queen. $4K is what you would need to just do the damn thing. But the barrier of entry, if you don't have a place to live, you would need like an Airbnb or a hotel. That's going to run you about $1,000 for a week. And you can't, it's not one of these places you go for a weekend. It takes you a day to get there, and it's going to take you a day to get back. I left on a Sunday and got back Sunday night. And even though I got time back, when I arrived, it was already 5 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. I left at 11 a.m. on a Sunday, 11 p.m. on a Sunday night. So there's a lot that goes into that. What's your question in reference to? You said really, what you mean? What you mean by that? Second thing you want to do, the truth is, when you're going out there, the first time, go out there and go with an explorer's eye, because you need to be looking to buy some land. To buy land out there is about $10K. That's a down payment on a fucking car, on a fucking house. And we're talking about buying enough land to put a mansion on, right? You need to be also thinking about your NIN number, which is a social security number, which lets you open up bank accounts. So you don't even need to be a citizen, right? Well, no, you don't need to be a citizen. But you can still get this information, right? You need to be able to get that information to help yourself out. And ultimately, the number one thing that it was just nice to be around your people. Like I said, even when that guy slapped the shit out of that kid, there was something about it where it was from a place it wasn't from because he's racist. It was just like, yo, that guy just didn't want to pay. That guy did not want to pay for whatever that kid was hawking. And you know what? It be like that sometimes. It truly does be like that sometimes. So I really enjoyed